Fitness, and today's class is body shaping, and we have a familiar face. We have Logan with us, my son-in-law. Great guy, really fit, and he's going to run through our routine today that we wrote up, and I'll try to point out maybe some things with form to help you get a little more out of your workout, because we know you're investing time in this, so you want the biggest return you can get. So hopefully we can help you do that. These workouts, if you haven't seen them before, we're trying to utilize household items, okay? And if you have weights, guys, use them, because these work great, obviously, with weights. We're just substituting weights with other items like gallon jugs and backpacks and stuff. So a few things you'll want to gather for today's routine, okay? And today, I don't think I mentioned, we have back, shoulders, and triceps, okay? So it's kind of nice to kind of get a break from all the pushes with the pull. So we got that back pulling, we have the pushing of the shoulders and triceps. You'll want to have maybe 2 to 4 gallon jugs available to you for this routine. So Logan's got a couple of these guys. Guys, are just some old milk jugs. You may want a towel around these guys. These jugs work great, but after a while, once in a while they seep a little bit, so you may want a little towel by you. You'll also, guys, we have in front of the bench over here, we have a backpack. And guys, backpack is great, and it's kind of an optional thing, but we have about 30 pounds in here or so. You can use books, paper, if you have old random dumbbells or kettlebell, anything, you can throw it in there, guys, and that will just add more weight to your exercise. That's the whole purpose. The only other thing is possibly a chair, guys. We have some T planks we're gonna lift up on each side, and if you have a hard time going to the floor for whatever reason, lower back, wrist, whatever it is, coming up on a bench or a chair would make that a little bit easier, okay? So, man, I've talked enough. We have got 3 circuits set up today. The first circuit is great because it hits the core, but it also helps to warm up those muscles we're working today, all right? So the first exercise, we'll explain that. Logan, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, man, let's do it. So guys, we're gonna start with the core. We have 2 sets of each of these circuits, okay? But they'll go relatively quickly, all right? Logan, let's lay down. Guys, we're gonna lay on your back. We're gonna start with what's called, they're called like windshield wipers. And the name kind of sort of gives it away, but we're gonna lay on your back. We're gonna put your arms out, okay? You don't have to stretch them really far. You just get them comfortably out. That's just gonna maintain some stability, okay? Now what Logan's gonna do is he's gonna straighten his legs out, okay? And we want them pretty straight. I know that's hard for some people, but Logan, that's perfect. So Logan's got a slight bend in the knee, that's fine. Guys, we're gonna stay in this plane of motion. We're gonna go off to one side. Don't want your shoulders to roll over, okay? So the hips will turn. So Logan's gonna go to one side. And guys, you don't have to go super deep the first time. You might build up some momentum. We're gonna pause at the top for just a second, and then we're gonna come to their side. And basically, guys, what we're doing is we're stretching out those obliques, transverse abdominals, the back. So it's a great routine on a back day because it kind of helps get that whole, kind of that lower back and those rotary muscles really warmed up, okay? So we want to get somewhere in the area, guys, for your fitness level of around 10 to 15 in each direction, okay? Nice job, Logan. Another trick to this is when you come off to your side, guys, when Logan comes over here, he's gonna pause for just a second, and we're gonna squeeze right here. So Logan's really gonna try to use those core muscles to pull the legs back and forth, okay? So we're not trying to just use momentum and fly back and forth. We're trying to really be what I call intentional about getting those muscles contracted, all right? Great job. Good. They look a little easier than you are, guys.
Yeah.
they're pretty good at getting all that really warmed up, okay? Great job, Logan. Awesome. Guys, the next exercise, we're gonna get in a push-up position. This is where you could use an optional chair or bench, okay, if you have a hard time going to the floor. And we're gonna do alternating T-planks, okay? So you're gonna get that plank position. And I like this, guys. Again, we're working those rotary muscles a little bit, so you're tying in your back somewhat with this along with the core. But gosh, when you come up, that support arm, guys, you're hitting the shoulders and the tricep, that upper body to engage. So it's a great warm-up for that upper body too, okay? So if you watch Logan here, Good, good. We're in a nice push-up position, and all we're gonna do is raise an arm up. Good. We'll come down, and then we're gonna alternate sides. Good. Look, that's perfect. And guys, kind of like the windshield wipers, there's a pause, and then we come down. Reset your plank, raise up, come down, get your plank, and up. Great job. Guys, again, fitness levels vary. I realize that. 10 is a pretty good number. So I've got down 10 to 15. That's a pretty good range of reps on these. Okay, and obviously if you're just starting, maybe you get 6 or 7, whatever the case may be, and we'll just try to build up to those numbers. Nice work, Logan. Good job, good job. Hey guys, so the last exercise in this first little circuit, okay, for our first set, is a lemon squeeze. So we're simply going to do, without pulling your head, we're gonna put the hands behind the head, we're gonna do a crunch, and almost like a reverse crunch, like a little bit of a knee tuck. So we're gonna try to bring those hips up slightly as the shoulders come up, and you're gonna feel that tightening down low, okay? If you can get those hips to crunch a little bit, you'll really feel the lower abs here, all right? Trying to work them kind of together, upper and lower. All right, Logan, here we go, buddy. So we're gonna, excellent, good. And if you watch Logan here, guys, Logan's doing a good job of just trying to support his head with his hands. He's not, guys, so many people want to jerk their head, especially when you get tired, you want to pull ahead. Guys, we're trying to work the core. Let the core do all the work, okay? So hands are back here, just supporting the head, and your core is squeezing. The upper is pulling the shoulders forward, and the lower is pulling those hips up. Nice job. Guys, somewhere 15 to 20, okay? It's great. When you're done with that, guys, take the break you need, but we're going right back to windshield wipers here in just a second, right? All right, buddy. Logan, you ready for round 2 here?
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, remember the tips we talked about. We're starting with the windshield wipers. There's a pause on each side and in the middle as you go through, so it's not this ballistic movement. All right, arms are up. Just kind of support yourself. Try to use the core to pull those legs up. Okay, so here we go. So Logan's going to twist off to his right. Good. Now left, slight pause and pull up to the right, and he's trying to be deliberate about making those muscles work. So get that mind and muscle connection going so you really feel that core engaged with this movement, all right? Good. And as you do these, guys, and I can even see with Logan, you'll probably get a little more flexible as your body gets warmer, so you can go a little further. I don't want you to collapse to the floor on this one, okay? Some people kind of go too far and flip over, so be in control of your body, but I think your range will increase as you go along. Nice job, nice job. So guys, again, that was a lower body kind of twisting. Now we're gonna do the upper body, okay? So now we're gonna kind of get that back and core involved, but a little more of the upper body engaged here with the shoulders and triceps kind of supporting the body, okay? Nice. work, Logan. Nice job. Okay, the good news of this one, guys, you can lay down. Lay on your back. And the last exercise in this little core circuit is the lemon squeeze. Okay? And they look easy, guys, but if you really try to get those lower abs involved, they can really burn you up a little bit. Nice, great job, Logan. Those are great. So Logan's hips are coming slightly off the floor. He's really trying to engage those lower abs to pull the legs up and bring those hips off the floor slightly. And then with the crunch, guys, he's just pivoting the diaphragm. So that's going to get those upper abs. So we're trying to work kind of upper and lower simultaneously here. Nice job. Feel those?
Yeah.
All right. Hey guys, great job. Hey, that was 2 sets of kind of core warm-up. So the whole idea is get that body temperature up so we can head into these work sets and be more efficient with our training and really minimize our risk of any slight strains or pulls or anything that could happen. Okay. So the next set of exercises, guys, are listed up here. So we're in our circuit number 2, and this is where we're going to really tone in, kind of laser focus in on the back, the shoulders, and triceps. All right. We're starting with the bent over row. I mentioned in the intro, we'll be using a backpack that's loaded up with some weight. You could use just gallon jugs on these two guys, a gallon jug in each hand, and do that. Now we're going to talk about your form here in just a minute here. Guys, if you're using a backpack, okay, we are going to grab the shoulder straps are as short as they'll go, first of all. We're going to grab those down low, and that way we have a little more range of motion with this. Good. Guys, I don't know if you saw that. Logan used his legs to lift that up. That was perfect. Guys, when you have something with a little bit of weight to it, use those legs come up. Now what Logan's going to do is he's going to get a comfortable stance with his feet, so an athletic stance, kind of a wide base, okay? And then he's going to soften the knees, and he's going to keep that back flat. Now, it's not parallel to the floor, but it's flat, okay? And now he's going to pull those weights up. We're trying to engage the lats, okay? So we're trying to hit this area. So if you watch Logan, he's not pulling those weights towards his neck, shoulders. He's driving those elbows back. And guys, if you do that one thing, if you drive that, you'll feel that crunch like in your lats, and that's what we want. Okay, so we want to get about 15 of these. We're maintaining those soft knees to cushion like a shock absorber for your lower back, and we're pulling towards the hip, guys. And again, we're being intentional, thinking about the muscles we're trying to work. Right? The next exercise on our list, guys, we're shifting the shoulders now, okay? And you don't have to use a chair, but we're going to use a chair. So I'm going to set this down. And guys, you can use, if you have old weights, you can use a dumbbell. You can use a kettlebell. We've got gallon jugs here, so I think we're going to use a gallon jug. We're going to sit down, guys, and this one is neat. We're going to do a one arm press. So what's happening is we're really dialing in on one side. So we're going to work the shoulders on one side, but we're also working those stabilizer muscles because as that weight comes down, your body wants to pull this way, and Logan's going to stay nice and upright and drive up. Also, guys, we're converging on this one, okay? So when you come up, it's not going out and it's not coming straight up. We're going to try to come over the midline of the body. That'll give you a little bit of contraction of the shoulder and more control at that joint. Guys, as you stretch out with this, it puts more and more stress on the joint. We want to put the focus on the muscle, all right? So Logan, when you're ready, buddy. Guys, somewhere around, 10 to 15 of these. If the weight's light, you can do 15, even 20. Feels a little heavy, maybe it's a little bit less. Great job. Good work. And I know this is probably a little light for Logan, so what Logan is going to do, he's really going to try to think about those shoulders. He's going to come up, try to tighten those, and down slow. And guys, that'll just make that workload feel a little heavier, actually. It's going to make those muscles work harder even though the weight may not be as heavy as you can handle, okay? And that's why we need a towel.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't know if this will help. We got a little towel here. You can use it. All right. Hey guys, what you want to do here is we're going to match reps with this side. So we always want to try to keep the reps the same here. Nice job, man. Good job. All right. Great work. So, guys, we're going to go from somewhat like a pressing motion, kind of almost like a compound joint motion, to now we're going to do more of an isolation thing, and we're just going to do a frontal raise. So, and this could be canned goods too. Okay, so we're going to grab maybe a couple canned goods or a couple gallon jugs. Guys, we're going to just slowly raise up to the eyes. Come down slow. Guys, with this one, make sure the elbows stay soft. Again, we don't want to lock those elbows out as you come up, so the elbows stay soft as you come up. Okay? And we'll get somewhere near here of 10 to 15 of these. All right? Nice. Good job, Logan.
Do I have to like tilt them sideways or can I just go?
No, you know what? Guys, hey, with the gallon jugs, that's a great question. If you can try to turn them sideways, but sometimes that's hard to do. So we can keep thumbs high, okay? When you're doing this with the gallon jugs, it's totally fine. How's that feel, Logan?
Yeah,
Still
much
feeling
better.
Good.
Yeah.
So guys, we're still hitting, the anterior deltoid, the front of the shoulder is kind of what we're focusing on here. Nice. Awesome job. Okay, hey, this next exercise, guys, it's a little bit of a toughie. Okay, so I'll show an alternative here in just a minute. In fact, we'll display one for you guys. So we can do this little side tricep with a canned good or gallon jug, but we're gonna do a lying side tricep press. So what Logan's gonna do is he's gonna take his bottom arm and he's gonna cross over the shoulder. So in this case, his right arm comes across the shoulder. His left arm, he's going to spread his fingers out a little bit, and he's going to come in, and guys, you can manipulate that a little bit to find a little kind of your comfort zone, but pretty much we're coming in, chest high, maybe even close to the armpit, but we're right in that area, okay? And you're just going to press, in this case, with this left arm. If you're right-handed, guys, I recommend you lay on your right side so you work your weaker arm first, okay? So he's going to work his left arm, which is this non-dominant side, and we're going to press up. And at the top, good, we're contracting that tricep. Excellent, we come down and drive up. Great job. So guys, with these tricep presses, we're looking at around 8 to maybe 15 of these, guys. They are challenging, okay? So, man, Louis, good control. As you get better at this, you'll notice Logan's legs aren't moving around. He's doing a great job of just really dialing it all in on those triceps. So your hip is on contact with the floor, and you're just driving the weight of your torso up. And this is really going to help target right on those triceps. So great exercise for the back of the arms.
I think that's 8.
That's perfect, man, perfect. And guys, we'll just kind of match that. When you flip over and go to your strong arm, guys, usually it's a little bit easier So we want to make sure I match reps, but really try to isolate that tricep. So it feels easier, make those reps really count, all right? So we'll get about 8 here too, Logan, okay? Nice work, Logan. Good job. All right. Hey, guys, we got through the first set of this. We have one more set on this circuit, okay? So get a drink if you need it. All right, guys, so a breath or two, and then when you're ready, relatively speaking, we're gonna go to those bento rows. And again, we're trying to keep rest, we don't wanna take too long a rest, maybe a minute max, okay? So you get your drink, and then we're gonna head over to your weight, whatever that might be. It might be just a gallon jug in each hand, or in our case, we've got a loaded backpack. Great job, Logan. And we're kind of pulling again right towards those hips of this. Great job. Good job. Really good, Logan. Okay, let me get this set up for you. Okay, we're back to those overhead presses. And we've got gallon jug, so it could be anything. Excellent job. Nice, Logan. Good work, good work. Good. Excellent work, Logan.
Nice.
You're welcome. Okay, I know the shoulders getting a little tired, arms getting a little tired. Hey guys, we have frontal raises again, all right? And if your first set, if the gallon jugs feel a little heavy, guys, again, you can back down and use some canned goods. Excellent. Okay, guys, we're back to those line side triceps.
All right.
Excellent. Great form. That's it. As you're doing this at home, remember that if something doesn't feel quite right, if you're feeling pain in the joints, manipulate your hand just a little bit. You can sit it slightly lower or higher or slightly out. Just small little changes, and you'll find kind of what we call the sweet spot. You can really get those triceps. But Logan is basically, he's about chest high here, guys, which is a good leverage point with the arms. And that's about where you want to be, okay? Awesome job, awesome job. Guys, we're done with that set now, okay? So we've got just one more circuit to run through, okay? I'll throw that up there so you can see those exercises. I'm going to adjust, guys, while Logan, you take a break for a second. I'm gonna adjust the weight, guys, just a little bit, because we have one-arm rows, so I'm just gonna lighten the backpack. So if you have your backpack with weights, guys, it could be maybe 3-gallon jugs are in or something. So with the bent over rows, that's a pretty strong movement. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take part of the weight out, and then we're gonna go to one-arm rows, okay? So that's set up. So guys, our next circuit, we have got a pike push-up, which is a neat way to do like an overhead press with your body weight. Okay, so we'll show you that in just a moment. Then we have one-arm rows, guys, and again, you can just use a gallon jug or two in your hand, or a backpack, and we'll use the backpack with a little heavier weight. That weight will work pretty well for our overhead tricep extensions, which will be right after our rows. And then we've got this reverse snow angel we'll show you guys for the lower back, okay? So, Logan, how are we doing, man? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, feeling good.
Awesome. All right, guys, again, we don't want long breaks. Just kind of let the heart come down a little bit, and then we're going to hammer it again. So, pike push-ups, guys, we're going to get in like a downward dog, basically. All right, so we're going to get down in that position. Your eyes are going to look at, like, between the heels of your feet, okay? And we're going to, so the top of your head is going to go down towards the floor, and then you press up. So, guys, when basically you're doing a shoulder press, all right? Here we go. Good. Great job, Logan. So now we'll kind of look at the feet or between the feet, and we're just gonna let that come down easy. And guys, make sure you come down. If you haven't done these before, go down slow. Don't let your head hit the floor. All right. I've done that before, and I've cracked my floor, so it's not good. Good job. Guys, hey, reps on these, again, kind of like a push-up, they're very 8 to 15 is a pretty good range. Nice, and we'll get up, yep, Logan, get up kind of slow. Hey guys, that the blood kind of goes to your head, so when you're done with those, just kind of come kind of slow. Take a breath or two, let that blood circulate a little bit. Great job. You feeling okay?
Yeah.
All right, so guys, hey, our next movement, okay, kind of like our bent over rows, now we're going to do one arm at a time, okay? So now we'll grab, in this case, we'll grab a backpack, okay? In your case, it may be a dumbbell or a gallon jug. And if you have the backpack, grab the handles down low again, kind of like with the bent over rows. And now Logan's grabbed with the right hand. So what he's going to do is he's going to bring that left leg forward, Get that right leg out of the way, and you can use your hand or you can use your forearm to get support, okay? And that's gonna support your lower back, and then you're gonna pull towards the hip. And guys, with this one, your hand is like a hook. You don't have to grab it super tight, okay? Just hold on to it, but it's like a hook. And the driver is your elbow, okay? So you're thinking of driving the elbow up, pulling that towards the hip slightly, and that's going to engage the back, okay? So this isn't grabbing something, trying to pull to the shoulder. It's actually hooking something and driving the elbow back so you can force that back to be heavily engaged. In fact, that should be the prime mover here. So all that weight should go right to the back, all right? We'll switch sides and we're gonna match reps here with the other side. Great job. Okay, so guys, I'll bring a chair over here, and we're gonna use that same weight, guys. We're gonna use that backpack, and we're gonna do an overhead tricep extension, so both arms, all right? So we'll grab this, and look, if you're sitting down, I'll put this up front.
Okay.
So guys, if you're by yourself, guys, you just kind of grab the straps, and just swing it up and over, okay? But I'm right here, so I might as well help Logan out a little bit here. We're there. We're there. Hey guys, with this, just a couple technique things here. We don't want the elbows to go too far out wide. So we're gonna keep them right about here. Good. And now we're gonna drive up. And with your hands, guys, we're gonna press the hands towards the ceiling at the top and then come down, come up, press. And if you're coming slightly apart at the top too, and you really, can you feel that, Logan? Really dialing in?
Yeah.
That's what we want, guys. You can make that weight feel twice as heavy just with using good form, okay? Great job. So guys, in the area 15 here, okay? Nice job, Logan. Blowing them babies up. And just watch that weight, guys, because you know it wants to swing a little bit if you're using a backpack. Good?
Yeah.
Gotcha, man. Great job over there. Okay, hey guys, this next exercise is a reverse snow angel. Hey, we're in the middle of winter. That's always fun to make a little snow angel. So with this particular exercise, guys, it's kind of like the same motion, okay, kind of, but you're going face down, okay? So what we're gonna do, Logan, is I guess we'll lay this. It doesn't matter. We can lay it this way. That's fine.
Okay, sure.
That's all good. That's all good. So you just have a wide wingspan here. I'm gonna get this out of here. So guys, what we're gonna do with this snow angel is we're gonna try to focus on the back. You're gonna get the erectors in your lower back, but we're gonna try to squeeze the lats as you come down. So you're gonna start with the hands over the head, and you're gonna come down to the side and back. And usually what I do, guys, is I have my palms facing the floor at the top. As I come around, the palms are sort of facing into the body or facing each other. Okay, so it's this kind of circular motion, and when you come here, it's almost like you're gonna pull over. You're trying to squeeze the upper lats and come over, and your lower back's engaged the whole time. So Logan, we'll lay down. I'll get out of your way. I'm holding you up, buddy. So we're gonna lay down, guys. Logan's gonna put his hands out in front of him. Okay, and you know what, Logan? Let's spin this way because I think you got off the screen there.
Okay.
So I don't have you lay. Yep, that'll work. Yeah, we'll move these out of the way. Okay, I think I might clear this post, hopefully. So what Logan's gonna do, guys, he's gonna put his hand almost like he's like Superman. Okay, so he's out here, and the lower body's gonna stay down. He's gonna bring his chest up off the floor slightly, and hands off the floor. So he's not real high, and then he's gonna sweep down, squeeze the lats, and come on. And guys, we're gonna get 10 to 15 of these. Okay, and the idea is we're not being ballistic, we're not jerking up high, but we're engaging those erectors right now the whole time that lower back is working. So those little muscles that support the lower back are tightening up. and we're trying to squeeze those lats. So another great exercise for your back, because you're engaging a couple areas of the back at the same time here. Great job, Logan. Yeah, they're not quite as easy as they look. Nice work. Good job, man. Good job. So guys, we are back to the pike push-ups. But man, we're on our last round here, guys, okay? So we've got to go through that circuit one more time. Man, I don't know about you, Logan, but I'm feeling pretty energized this workout.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's easy to sit back and watch, you know. All right, so guys, I think Logan's ready. Got a little drink here.
Yeah.
Let heart rate down a little bit. So we're going right back to these plank push-ups, okay? So Logan, when you're ready, we'll get whatever, 10, whatever you can get, all right? Great work here, guys. And again, our focus on this is we're trying to think about the shoulders. So when you press up, try to engage those shoulders, and you're doing it in a controlled manner, okay? We're not going super fast. We're trying to drive up and come down thinking about the shoulders. Let those shoulders bear the weight of this upper body, okay? Great job. Good, and we'll get up slowly. No more pike push-ups.
Okay,
Okay, on to one-arm rows.
All right.
So guys, we'll grab your weight, whatever that might be. Going for about 15 here, Logan. Nice job, nice job. Just really focus on that lat. Great job. Nice work, nice work. Overhead tricep extensions are next. So
Okay.
I'll bring the chair over here for you, Logan.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, no problem. And the weight works pretty well, guys, for the one-arm rows and then for the overhead tricep extensions if you're using a backpack. Right? All right. Okay. Excellent. So we got the elbows in check, driving up slightly apart at the top, and we come down slow, really trying to just isolate those triceps, make those triceps get as much work as possible here. Man, I can see him working. Good job. Good job. Nice work. Okay, so guys, let me clear this out for you. Hey guys, last one. We got those reverse snow angels again. Hey guys, one thing to watch is as you get tired, a lot of times your reps go a little faster, so don't go too quick here, okay? So we'll watch Logan here. All right, so we kind of start out like almost like a Superman. The legs are down though. And we're going to just raise the chest and arms off the floor slightly. You don't have to go real high. Good. And now we're just going to come down. Good. And forward. Logan, that's really good speed. There's two guys. We're getting 10 to 15 of these. And the key with this, guys, is going controlled and trying to squeeze the lats as you come together. Okay? Great job, Logan. Good work. Whew. All right. Nice job, Logan.
Thanks.
That was, guys, body shaping, targeting the back, shoulders, triceps. We hope you guys had a great workout, and this is legit.